The Rangers beat the second best team in hockey in the semifinal, and the final should have been a coronation, and it really looked like it was going to be. The first game, Kirk McLean stole it.
Tip on goal, kicked away, save McLean, and he's got it underneath him. I don't know how he kept it out, but he did.
Game 2, beat him. Game 3, beat him.
And that's it. The Rangers win it 5-1.
Game 4, you go into Vancouver, and Mike Richter makes the save of his life, the save of maybe any goalie's life on Pavel Bure on the penalty shot.
Pavel Bure getting set. Everyone on their feet at Pacific Coliseum.
Penalty shots are great because you have a chance to help your team out. It's dramatic, it's one-on-one. But in some ways, it's easier. I know what's coming. Puck's sitting at center ice and just me against him.
Here comes Bure against Mike Richter.
He came with a ton of speed, and I came out far and just tried to match it going back. I tried to take the shot away and have him deke, and I was able to get my leg on it.
Saved by Richter! My Lord, what a save! What a stretch by Richter!
You feel good right then. It gives a boost to your team, and then you go on, and we did go on and win that game.
The New York Rangers will head home with a chance to win the Stanley Cup.
It's a mismatch. You know, God bless the Canucks. They had an amazing run to the final, but they are outclassed.
There was great anticipation on that flight home. And so by the time the morning of June 9th, 1994 rolled around, I think everybody in New York was ready for a parade.
I remember coming out of the shower and I was shaving and I kept on looking in the mirror and I'm saying, okay, what are the thoughts that I want to incorporate into a Stanley Cup call?
The mayor's office in the city wanted to know about a parade date. We had to have preparations made by somebody for champagne in the locker room.
Rangers with a 3-1 lead on the Vancouver Canucks. We were reading about prices people were paying for this ticket, how everyone had to be there.
There's people outside with tinfoil Stanley Cups. We're all excited. The whole garden is buzzing.
Ranger fans have waited collectively since 1940, but today Ranger fans feel the wait is about to end.
You knew the cup was in the building. I knew the man whose job it was to escort the cup and put it in the box and go with it on the plane and get a first-class seat for it and polish it up.
Going up that ramp and seeing the security people, the police, the fans that were there, the workers from the arena, and when we took the cup in its case out of the back of the van and the amount of people that were there, I think half of them forgot that they were even working there.
These were people who had never, ever seen a championship. Some of them never really saw the Rangers come close.
John wanted a Stanley Cup to play for, so I brought him one. About as close as we've been.
This was going to be their day, and there was no denying that the Rangers were going to win the cup. I got to tell you, that scared the heck out of me.
The Rangers hit the ice for Game 5.
I think everyone was getting way too excited. Being through it so many times, winning 5 cups with Edmonton and being to the Stanley Cup Finals 6 times prior. In any series that you're in, that 4th game is always the hardest one to win.
One thing we should mention, there is another team in New York that's going to play this game tonight.
Any pro athlete, when you've got him down, he's going to play the hardest he's ever played in his life.
They had nothing to lose. We had everything to lose. You know, they were the bad guys, the villains. We were the good guys. We're going to win the cup, and all of a sudden, boom.
It was just a complete blitz. I mean, Vancouver scores the first 3 goals.
Save made, Richter, rebound, score! Hold the party. Hold the party.
It's an incredible deflation. What went from absolute pandemonium just was utter silence.
A 3-0 lead for the Vancouver Canucks. They have not had this in this series.
And then we started coming back. It was 3-1, 3-2, and then Messier scores this beautiful patented goal off the wing.
Score! And they blow Matt Messier, 3-3.
And honestly, at that point, I really thought, maybe we are going to win this.
I think it was the next shift. One of their defensemen, Babbage, just takes a shot that goes along the ice.
Score! The Vancouver Canucks, Dave Babbage! They have taken the lead back 4-3.
We're looking and going, oh no, how could that have just happened?
Dave Babbage came back to give them the game winner that made it 4-3 after the Rangers had tied it. And the Rangers, who put a flurry on to overcome a 3-0 deficit, still lose the game by 3 goals.
Stanley Cup letdown was probably as painful a loss, of course, as they'd ever experienced at Madison Square Garden. But, you know, thankfully they did have the cushion of a Game 6 and maybe a Game 7. I wonder if many of the fans who left the building that night felt, as I did, that we're coming back. We've seen the Rangers long enough to know that there's going to be a Game 7.